Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we are going to be playing with the maximum DOT team. We are going to be as aggressive as we possibly can, using the Flagellant, the Grave Robber, the Jester, and the Antiquarian. So I've brought what I consider to be the strongest and the most raw amount of DOT abilities that I could possibly have. So I have the Flagellant with the Rain of Sorrows and the Crushed Hemlock. I have the Jester with the Battle Ballad, right, so he helps everyone else. Have him with the Blood Red Coin and the Harvest. I could have brought Hemlock, actually, now that I think about it, but I feel like this is better considering the other things that I have here. I brought the Antiquarian with the Materia Passes. This is a very obvious pick. She causes an insane amount of DOT with what she can actually pull off here. And the Grave Robber, which is going to help the Jester get his bleeds through the Flashing Daggers, and she also has that Blight. So I have Blight, Blight, Bleed, Bleed, and it's going to work out hopefully pretty well for us. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop a Flashing Daggers on here. Not that great of an amount of damage. I was hoping for a crit to give myself a little bit of dodge. And I'm playing against Mr. Annoying here, and he seems to have the Zombie Killer comp. A very aggressive variation of it, with Hunter's Charm and Piercing Quarrel. A Crusader with a finisher, instead of like a Writ of Execution or something, he just has finisher. And the Flagellant with no Gauntlet of Absolution, no Redeem, just complete insanity back here. So yeah, it is a weird and bad spot to be in if you're not a team that has like innate survivability, right, which I definitely don't. So this is going to be a match of who has enough speed, who can go first, and who can get the kills first. I got a nice crit. Sadly, I got it on the wrong person though, and I missed the Jester, which I really didn't want to, but you know, what can you do? The idea behind this team is that... Okay, it didn't crit. Good. The idea behind this team is that... oh, I did get the debuff. I can actually punish him, but... yeah, I could punish this Crusader. That might be a good idea because I did get the debuff. It's a pretty likely chance to get it, but I'm gonna go for it next turn. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But I do get both the dots on the Arbol, so that's good. Yeah, next turn I might go for the Crusader. I'm also hoping that the Antiquarian is the one to attrition him down. Please miss. Oh, okay, this is rough. This is getting really rough now. But hopefully we can still pull something off. I'm gonna go for the Harvest here. One thing that's very important when you're playing with DOT team, regardless of what kind of DOT team it is, it could be this, it could be something that's not as crazily aggressive as this, is that you can cause a lot of DOT, but you need to be alive to like reap the benefits. So I need to not... Wow, I resist both. That's great. I need to not have my Antiquarian, or rather my finisher characters, which is just the Antiquarian actually, be completely dead by the time we actually make my opponent drop to Death Storm with the stuff that we have. Okay, another big Rain of Sorrows being dropped. I do have a better endgame, considering my Flagellant versus their Flagellant doing the 1v1. Kind of. They have finisher, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh god. Okay, they can reach the back line, but it takes them a little bit. Let's go for this, and then we'll click the Antiquarian. I could have gone, like, Protect Me earlier, but look at this, it's round 2. Oh my god, and they move back, so they're gonna go for the finale. I do go first, but I won't be able to put my Jester in position in time, so... Yeah, not really too much I can do about it. And they're gonna go finale on the Jester, but I will... Oh, I won't have enough DOT to go for it. Yeah. Or rather, I won't have enough accuracy. Do I risk the 50-50? No, I don't. I don't risk the 50-50. Let's go for this. Yeah. A really difficult decision for me to make here, but I don't think I risk the 50-50. This is a very tough match. I hope that I can pull it off, but yeah. It's not looking too easy. I can go Shadow Fade here. I think Shadow Fade is gonna be the move, so it gives me the instant finale. Now, of course, I'm gonna get finale'd for doing this. I mean, I'm 90% sure I'm gonna get finale'd for doing this, but if I had just gone for like a Harvest before that, my opponents would have just gone Rain of Sorrows and kept to their finale. So this is why I actually forced it out, rather than just telling my opponent like, yeah, use it, I don't care. You'll be totally fine. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and click here, go for the Rain of Sorrows, and I have the Jester at the store, and I can go for a Festering Vapors on there. So my Grave Robber is gonna do an insane amount of damage, unless they flare, which I'm really hoping that they don't. But they might. They might. Please resist. Please resist. They only have one stun trinket. No. Oh crap! I got rid of the guard. I got rid of the guard. Okay, that's no bueno. That's the win. Do I go for the kill? Or do I guard again? Not guarding is a 50-50. I mean, it's a 60, it's a 25 and then a 50-50. Yeah, I think this is doomed regardless of what I do, honestly. Let's just go for the guard here. We lose a lot of pressure doing this, but let's just go for the guard again. We can do it on the stunned character, by the way. Yeah, I kind of insane that you can pull that off, but we can. We can indeed pull that off. But yeah, I think my opponent is just gonna have like heal and heal, and I just won't have enough pressure to just make it happen, because my characters are like too squishy for this. Yeah, my characters are too squishy for this. My opponent just has Crusader and Arbalest, and I have like Grave Robber and an Antiquarian. They're just way squishy, even though I got like really decent damage with some of my abilities. Okay, I'm gonna be at this door, so my damage is gonna be reduced by quite a fair bit, but yeah, that is a really fair bit. What the hell? It should be a lot more than that, no? Oh, he got the crit, so he gets extra prod. Yeah, no justice in this roll. Jesus. Okay, I get the crit on the wrong target. That's still a very nice hit, but yeah, I got the crit on the wrong target, unfortunately. He's not even taking enough doll to drop to 0. Ah, sucks. Absolutely sucks. And yeah, now they just sustain, and I'm eventually just going to die here. Die a horrible, painful death. And this is what happens when you try to have fun in the Butcher Circus. This is what happens. I'm gonna go for this. Now he's dropping to 0, but I mean, is it gonna be enough? Probably not. I just don't have enough defense. I'm gonna try it again. I mean, this is kind of like the pure Mark team, because, you know, we went for the maximum amount of damage. We kind of went for... Wow, they get 50-50. Yeah, we kind of went for the maximum amount of... what was it? Maximum amount of stress with the whole like panic darts and that sort of stuff and the expose. Now we're going for the maximum amount of DOT, and just like in those previous two teams, at least the matches are fast. You know, if something goes wrong, you can play again, you can try it out and see if you can do better or have a more successful match in the second round. Okay, they're gonna go Dirk Stab. I survive it. They are dazed. They're not dropping to 0 because they cured the bleeds. I mean, maybe if I cause afflictions or something, but this looks so rough. I mean, it is the zombie killer team. It's kind of like a damage duty mix. Really good matchup for it, unfortunately for me. But yeah, we will likely have to go next. I'm praying that the afflictions do something, because if they do something, I do have a really strong flash one for the end of the match. But yeah, all this healing makes it really rough. Makes it really quite rough. It do. I'm thinking maybe I get rid of the Grave Robber and just put in a Shield Breaker, but then that's just Winter Bliss dot. And like, yeah, I guess it's maximum dot, but yeah, it's not quite maximum dot though, is it? Not really, Shep. Okay, if I click here, I lose the guard. But they can hit me anyway, so I mean, I'm just gonna go for the Affliction on the Arbalest and pray. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the plan here. Go for the Affliction on the Arb and pray. Their Flash one doesn't have Redeem, so they'll have to go Exsanguinate here. If I manage to survive like a couple death doors, if I manage to make them like hit and pass with the Jester, it's still winnable. It's still winnable. It's very difficult, but it is. Okay, a bit of stress. Doesn't really do too much. They're probably just gonna self-heal. Abusive Arbalest is kind of a buff, honestly. Not really what I wanted. Not really what I wanted. They're gonna go for the Sniper Shot. I stay alive, though. I stay alive, but they still have 2 turns. They still have 2 turns. They definitely don't have enough to heal. They're gonna have to go for the stun or, you know, the heal on the Arbalest. And yeah, Abusive Arbalest, she doesn't pass. Crusader gets the self-heal with the crit. Oh my god. Oh, it's so crazy. Okay, we do get a pass on them, though. We do get a pass on them. They can't go Rain of Sorrows, or else I'll potentially get the punish kill. So I'm gonna go for the Festering Vapors here and hopefully get the kill. on that Jester, and pray that I survive as well. Okay, I do get the kill on the Jester, and I get some really nice crits and really nice stress. Wow, with everyone dying, is it winnable? I just need to keep surviving. I really need to keep surviving. That's the only thing I need to do. Okay, if they're clicking here, I feel like they're going Grain of Sorrows. Oh, you madman. You madman. He gets the kill, but he might get punished very heavily for it. It's at 20%. If I don't get it, it's over. But do I get it? I do. I do get it, and it's not over. I can win this. Now, unfortunately, once again, my opponent has an Arbalist that went freaking abusive, which is by all means a virtue. By all means a virtue. And my opponent has one stun trinket, but has gotten every single fucking stun on my freaking flash one. So that's no bueno. But you know, what can you do? And yeah, they're just gonna heal that, and I'm gonna pass. I still have 3 Exsanguinates. I still have 3 Exsanguinates, but I don't really think I can win this. Unless I get an Affliction on the Crusader, but they might just go Virtuous. Oh my god, she just keeps fucking healing herself. Cringe! Okay, what do I do here? I don't do anything, I'm still stunned, bro. Okay, they're gonna go Zealous, that's gonna be enough damage. I'm just gonna go Exsanguinate on the Crusader, pray for the bleed. I mean, even if I get the bleed, they're just gonna cure it, so... It's like, who cares, right? It doesn't even exist. But yeah, let's go for it. And, okay, that's the crit heal, and I do get the bleed. Abusive doesn't move forward, much to my discontent. And if I want to win this, I have to get the Crusader afflicted. Yeah. Okay, a bit of stress helps. A bit of stress helps, but yeah, she's just gonna heal. Abusive is such a fucking buff. Abusive is such a fucking buff. I cannot believe it. Watch the Crusader go Virtuous too, or get the stun again. Because Last Hero Standing still doesn't give stun resistance in 2025. Absolutely insane. Absolutely uncanny. He just gets it again. It's a 65 every time he's gone for it, and he's gotten it 4 times in a row. It's actually nutty how you can get away with this, unironically. Okay, I think the Jester Corpse is going away next. I do have a decent amount of HP here, so that is my saving grace right now. They're gonna go Battlefield. Fuck off. They're gonna go Battlefield Bandage. And they're probably gonna go Zealots here just to do a bit more damage. They do have the finisher for the end of the match, so that's not really good for me, but... You know, what can I do, right? What can I do? Oh, it's still not gone. It's still not gone. Please crit. Okay, no crit. I only get the blight. If she does stress, we might be able to cast an affliction. Nope, no act out. No act out. Ain't that funny? No act out. Such an infuriating match. Such an infuriating match. I feel like I've been a bit angry recently. I don't know. I've been playing teams that make me angry. Yeah. I've been in the... Please. We've been in such a toxic loop of like playing weak teams and losing to strong players. And then playing good teams and just effortlessly winning against weak players. Like, it's so unfair how I don't play Sonic Prot against this. I play this. It is so unfair. So unfair. Okay, the Crusader has to heal now. Okay, that's... come on. Come on. Okay, Selfish isn't that good. Selfish isn't that good. There's a pass, there's a random act out. Yeah, Selfish is not that good on the Crusader, so maybe it's doable. Abusive is going to be annoying as hell, I admit, but this is good on the Crusader. Do I want to go Exsanguinate, or do I want to go... No, I really... Yeah, I want to hit this Crusader. I want to hit this Crusader. They go Bola. I'm going to go Exsanguinate on him. I have 2 remaining. Imagine if you had infinite uses of it. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Okay, let's min roll, by the way. Okay, but I do get the DOTs. Oh, it's 1 off, you shitter. It's actually 1 off. Okay, I have 24 HP. Abusive. 7 damage. Okay. Act out. Selfish could pass. Selfish could pass. That's an act out Zealous, and it crits, of course. And it crits, because why wouldn't it, right? Why wouldn't it freaking crit? Okay, let's go punish here. Min roll again. I do get the bleed, but it's again a min roll, so she's not dropping. Like, what the frick? What in hell is happening here? They're gonna go Bulla, and they have a death blow chance. If they don't get it, though... I'm gonna Exsanguinate the Crusader, that's gonna be really good for me. Actually, no, I'd go Punish, I think. Oh, it's tough. I have even more stun resistance now if they wanna play ball with me here. Let's see. No act out, by the way. They're gonna go stunning blow. And that's just it for me for the match one. Let's go for match number 2. What a heartbreak that last match was. I was just thinking about it and like just how everything kind of aligned to make me lose. I mean, first it was going poorly. Oh god. First it was going poorly, then it started going well. I was almost able to make a comeback. I feel like my opponent also played in a way that was really neat. Like, they didn't just try to like permanently heal the flagellant and just like try to stall the match until I ran out of heals. They just went like, okay, I go for it. If you get to 20%, like, you get it. I feel like that was really cool of them, because they had no need to do that, honestly. Okay, my opponent is playing Immortal Musketeer, and this feels like a good matchup. Ew, Reign of Sorrows. Ew, 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 ew. Yeah, but this generally feels like a good matchup. They are gonna go Repulse, though. So, I think first things first. I'm gonna go Flashing Daggers here. I hope I don't miss, and I don't. And I get the debuff on there. Ooh, Bleed Resistance down. Good, good. Ah, they go Command buff. Oh, they're going aggressive. They're going... Wait, do I know this fella? Luminary. Yeah, they're gonna go aggressive. They're gonna go aggressive because they've realized they can't win this on the sustain war. Okay, fair enough. My hit chances suck. I'm just gonna go Battle Ballad here after those Flashing Daggers. They're gonna go aggressive and try to kill my Jester ASAP. I will be able to go Shadow Fade into whatever else though, so that's not too shabby. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the... Still drop a Festering Vapors, right? I mean, it's not that useful, because like, I failed the Blight here. I do get the Blight here, but she can cure it. I get the Blight here, and I get the Blight here. Like, it's not that useful, but what else can I do? Regen? I guess I can regen. Yeah, I guess I can regen. Like, yeah, you need to understand that even though I have maxed out, like, in this situation, it's kind of pointless. I could have also just gone like Reign of Sorrows and then will go and protect me onto this Flagellant. I might still do that, but right now, it's really not. Fuck off. I hate this! I reduced the bleed resistance on the Abomination to still miss it. That's insane. That's actually insane. Okay, they go for the stress heal, weirdly. Very much weirdly, I'd have to say. I'm gonna click and go for probably another Flashing Daggers. I mean, at this point, is it really necessary? I probably want to go Panic Darts. But on whom? Maybe the Musketeer. Maybe the Musketeer. Threatening the Musketeer here seems like a good idea, but they're probably going to go Reign of Bile again before that to push for a crit. Okay, they get the crit, so yeah, I'm not hitting to that anymore. Yeah, this is what I'm really scared of when I play versus this Abomination, is that if he gets the crit, then he has the Spike Chain and the plus damage, and then it gets really, really rough. Okay, seems like they're gonna guard. Musketeer has taken a lot of pressure, and they don't have Suffer. So I'm quite happy here, honestly. Yeah, I'm still quite happy. I'm gonna go for the Panic Darts on this Man-at-Arms now, and I'm just gonna do pressure. I'm just gonna spread the pressure around, I'm gonna cause pressure, and I'm eventually gonna try to get the finale off, possibly on the Abomination. Possibly not, but we'll see. I only have a bleed on the Flagellant, on the A-bomb. He likely hits, he very likely hits. He has plus 30 ag, so yeah, I don't really want to go into that so much. I'm just gonna drop another Rejuvenating Vapors. Kind of sucks that I don't have Tears, but I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna bring Tears with this. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna bring Tears with this. Yeah, this feels kind of bad playing like the maximum aggression team with like DOT. Like, if you go full damage, it's great. If you go full stress, it should be great. If you go full DOT, you're just way too squishy to collect on the benefits that you'd get from it. At least that's what it feels like to me. Okay, they're taking pressure, but they are guarded, so it doesn't really matter. I could go for this. It's a guaranteed. If I go... I could just go Dirk Stab. Yeah, I'll just go Dirk Stab here, cause some pressure, maybe blight him again after this. They're gonna heal the Abomination here, and they get a crit on it, of course. A little bit unnecessary, a little bit on the unnecessary side of things, but, you know, still a crit heal. And let's go for the Reign of Sorrows ourselves. Could go for more Flashing Daggers, but at this point, this repulse is, yeah, really hurting. 7 on the Flagellant is like, who cares? 7 on the... 7 on the Grave Robber. Big no-no. Big no-no. We don't want to hit into that. Okay, Reclaim coming down. Musketeer getting some HP back maybe gives them the possibility of not going for all their heals. I would go for the Panic Darts immediately, but then there's just gonna be a Musketeer heal instantly onto that Man at Arms. Okay, it looks like they're gonna go for it anyway, so I'll go for the heal now. And yeah, they get rid of the Blight, which really sucks, but I'm gonna go ahead and cause more, right? Because that's just what you do. Cause more Blights. Still a guaranteed chance. Oh wait, no, very far from it. Yeah, even with 140% base, it's quite far from guaranteed now. Yeah, it's only what is it? Yeah, there's a 30% chance I don't get it, so not actually that good. Okay, they've taken a fair bit of pressure. I could go Dark Snap, but even if I roll really high, they're just gonna stun me. And you know, the repulse is, oh my god, they've got a plus 40? They got 2 crits on it? That's insane. That is insane. 5 to 8 and I roll for 7. Where are my crits, man? Where are my crits? All these matches, I'm getting 0 freaking crits. Actually nutty. Yeah, they're gonna go for that, as expected. They do lose the repulse from doing that, though. So this feels like a very good opportunity to just go Flashing Daggers here, I feel. So let's do it. Flashing Daggers time. It's gonna hit both of them, get both the debuffs. Nice, 3 rounds worth of that. And they might be able to kill my Jesser here. They don't have... Okay, they're gonna go Reclaim. I'm gonna go Rain of Sorrows on that then. Very, very happy doing Rain of Sorrows here. Or I go Festering Vapors immediately. Festering Vapors immediately is probably better before the repulse comes back online. So yeah, let's do this. Ah, I failed the Blight. Yeah, it's guaranteed that you failed the Blight, Shep. Come on. Yeah, guaranteed that I fail it. They're gonna go Bile, so they get the repulse back up. They get another crit. I mean, they do have 2 command buffs, so... Or they had 2 command buffs, so I can't really complain that much that they're getting crits. I'm just sad that I'm not getting them myself. Yeah, that's what I'm sad about. I'm gonna... That's 11, and I have 14. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna click, and then I'm gonna use my Flash on turn. I go first, so I'm gonna get a Finale on someone here. And Finale versus Immortal Musketeer, really strong, pretty much every time. They have 13 HP on there. I'm gonna Finale someone, you can't win this, yeah. Sadly, this is a really bad matchup for Luminary here. Like, this is just an awful matchup. I feel like they could have played it better if they had gone command buff and like shot on the Grave Robber, or rather on the Jesser, but yeah, they decided against it, and now they're gonna suffer the consequences for their misdeeds, and the Abomination will be yoinked from this match, removed entirely. And yeah, the Man at Arms is still taking a lot of pressure, and so is the Musketeer. But yeah, this feels like kind of just a worse version of Winter Blitz Dot, right? At least, I mean, the Grave Robber is here and she's doing cool stuff, but the Shieldbreaker and Grave Robber, they're like on 2 different worlds. Shieldbreaker just gives you so much. Shieldbreaker gives you so freaking much, it's insane. Okay, Flashing Daggers here hits both of them and gets the Men at Arms strengthened down to 0. Nice crit, even if just to get a bit of stress and self-dodge. It is 53 dodge with the crit, that's still more than the Shieldbreaker. Yeah, they're definitely going to go for a heal on here, but I'm just going to punish that. That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of HP, my friend. Yeah, I'm still going to punish that though. Let's go for this, and yeah, keep attritioning him down. There's no way they survive this for long enough. Yeah, they're gonna take 16 dot here, and I mean, they can keep healing, and they are gonna keep healing, and I respect it. But yeah, it's not gonna work out at the end of the day. They are gonna have their heals available with the Flash ones soon, though, so that's not too good for me. Nice crit! Gives me the dodge. Gives me the dodge. I think this team could genuinely do really well against anything that's like slightly defensive. Yeah, against anything that's like slightly defensive, this is gonna do pretty well against just by nature, because it's gonna be able to... wait, what's the bleed chance on there? I can't see it. Go away, Ancestor! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! Okay, 9%. It's all fine. All is well. Relax, Shepherd Doggy. All is well. Yeah, I got a big bleed on there. They're gonna have to drop the redeem now. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, this works well against anything that's the slightest bit defensive, because how do you stop the maximum amount of DOT... Holy shit, 37. How do you stop the maximum amount of DOT pressure from all the characters, all the 4 maximum aggression characters at once, right? Yeah, if you're the slightest bit defensive, it's just gonna be hellish for you. And Immortal Musketeer is very much defensive, so usually it likes to flip the script in a situation like this. Just go for the command buff, and just shoot the Jester, go manacles on the Jester, try doing something like that. But I can understand my opponent here not doing exactly that, because of course, if they use their riposte, then they're gonna be able to stop me. If they don't use their riposte, my flashing daggers are still gonna do absolute crazy work. So this might be an even better matchup on this team than it would be with a what do you call it? With a Winter Bliss, not having that Shieldbreaker in there. 8 to 12. Sadly I don't do enough. I'll take it though. I'm probably still dropping her to the store here with the fast ring. Maybe not probably. No, not probably, but yeah, I'll still drop her with the blight, possibly. And I might get the kill here on the Man-at-Arms. He has gone down to 10 procs, so it's quite likely. Oh no, he survives. Yeah, oh no, 3 bow debuffs on me. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work out. We do get the blight on her though. Flagell's dropping again. Of course, Flagell doesn't have punish, so all I have to do is kill the Musketeer and the match is over because, well, maybe they can infinitely sustain between Reclaim and Guard, but this doesn't feel like an infinite sustain situation, honestly. Yeah, the Man-at-Arms has taken way too much pressure. He's afflicted, he hasn't dropped balls there. You can do it. You can have, like, Flagell Man-at-Arms versus a Flagell at the end of the match. You don't have punish and you still win by, like, stalling to round 40. By just spamming Reclaims and using your Man-at-Arms Guard over and over again, and using your Rancid Cure roll to resist the bleeds. You can do that. It works better against a Flagell that doesn't have like Hemlock or Spiked Bat or something of the likes, but it's generally not ideal. Generally very far from ideal. Okay, I'm gonna drop more Panic Darts on there. Yeah, he's gone. All my opponent has left is this Musketeer. This feels like a good turn to surrender for them. Perhaps they don't want to. No, they're gonna drop one more redeem, see the numbers, they're high, they're relatively high, and now they surrender, right? No, they don't. This person is an Immortal Musketeer player. If I want to win, I'm gonna have to pry it from their cold, dead hands, and I must say that I respect it sometimes. I don't know, I feel like my views on what I respect or not in Circus kind of changes a bit, depending on what teams are being played. Mostly, yeah, because if you play a team like Immortal Musketeer, like you're already expected to play a match until the very end, right? If you play a team like WD and you surrender like closer to the match being lost rather than to the match being right here, then it feels a bit more kind of like expected. But if you were to play WD and not surrender until your last character is dead, like there's already no chance you're gonna win. Because stress teams can win from behind in characters. They're not really behind in terms of how the match is actually going, but they usually lose a character, but they get pressure for it in terms of stress. So in a situation like this where it looks like my opponent is behind, if they had a more regular stress team, that they could still win. But a WD, if they're behind in characters, they're probably not going to be able to win because they'll just have to deal with the heals and it will be impossible. So yeah, but they have to be seriously behind characters, WD always wins, so you should always keep trying. I mean, don't take anyone's words for like, oh, you should surrender or you shouldn't surrender as like something you should do, because surrendering is not a good habit to get into in the Butcher Circus or like in any game, because if you have a habit to surrender when things go wrong, then you're going to be losing matches that you shouldn't be. Yeah, you wanna keep playing most of the time. Okay, we're gonna just keep annoying this Musketeer until she finally breaks. Until she finally breaks. Yeah, she's dropped to position 2. Now she's gonna have to click. They might get a kill on me, but like, what do I care? What do I care? They go buckshot. They presumably failed the death blow. That's probably what they were looking for, just to get another kill. I mean, that's fine, whatever. They're probably looking just to get another kill, to add it to their stack, and then go for the surrender. But considering that we just saw the ability pop up and the fact that it shows up earlier on the opponent's side than it does for you, yeah, we can presume that they didn't get the death blow, so they just surrendered. Anyway, GG's my friend, let's go for the next match. Walder Frey. I'm playing against Walder Frey. except you remove the Walder from it. And it's WD, of course. Speak of the devil, right? Speak of the devil. It's a push WD, actually. It's not the usual WD. It's the push WD, so this is a generally better matchup for me. Yeah, generally better matchup. Okay, me going first is actually not as good as you'd think, because now I have to use Battle Ballad to actually hit anything, and I don't want to use Battle Ballad against WD. Not one bit, my man, not one bit. I'm gonna use Flashing Daggers before they go freaking Blork of Light or something. Yeah, let's just do this. I was also hoping for a crit before something bad really happened. And yeah, now I can actually go for a Harvest and get some really juicy bleeds on here. That's the plan, at least. Maybe not this round, but eventually. Okay, looks like they're gonna push my Flagellant. Usually, no, they're not gonna do it. They're still thinking. This is a veteran player, so they might have gotten their hands on the team, but not really know what to do with it yet. But you know, looks like they have some idea. They're gonna push the Flagellant. Usually when you're playing with a team like this, with the push WD, this is not what you want to do. You've already messed up. You want to stun the Flagellant, so he can't resist, and then you want to push him, then you want to shoot him, and then you want to kill him. And you can remove the Flagellant from the match in one turn. And my opponent could have very well done this, considering I don't have any support for the Flagellant, aside from the Rejuvenating Vapors. And I also don't have any, what do you call it? I don't have any. Oh, they can shoot me here. I do go first. I'm gonna wait just in case. Just in case. And I'm gonna go for my best hit chance, which is this, and it misses. Oh, God. 78 to hit. Oh, God. What a joke. What a joke. 78 to hit. Crusader should have 0 dodge, by the way. Just saying, should have 0 dodge. And he lands his 60. Of course he does. Because why wouldn't he? I'm gonna go Rejuvenating Vapors on here, just to have one. It might help out a lot against this WD, so let's just play it safe here for a second. And do that real quick. Kind of hate this position that I'm in. They're gonna, oh okay, I don't like what they just did, but yeah, that's good for me. It's good for me what they just did. I'm gonna click here just to get rid of that stun. Don't want them to go finish him and somehow hit it and somehow drop me to death's door. I don't think that would be too much fun. Let's just do this, and yeah, they're still playing with me, right? They're still playing with their food while I'm trying to do anything. Yeah. Regen definitely helps me out a bit here. I have to pray for like a dodge or two, and maybe a crit or two with the Flashing Daggers, but this Jester is beyond useless right now. He's kind of just a sponge. If they miss that, it's good. Okay, he's the sponge. He's the sponge. My friend, you have been promoted to the role of sponge. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, 7 to 10. I'm gonna go for it again, right? Yeah, let's go for it again. Crit 13, I'll take it. Very decent damage here with the Flashing Daggers. Keep in mind that I do have the Leather Badge here, which gives me a bit more damage, a decent amount more dodge, and a bit more crit. This is pretty much mandatory if you want to bring Flashing Daggers. It's by far the best trinket for it. Yeah, by far. They're taking a decent amount, but it's not really enough that I can consider. Like, I'm not even doing dot. It's by the middle of round 2 and I've done 0 dot, which, well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. Okay, they used their BH turn, so now I'm content to use my Festering Vapors, and we get Blights on everyone. Great! Blights on everyone. No crits, but Blights on everyone is very nice. Yeah, WD is one of the teams that is the most acceptable to, like, AoE, or, well, it's really susceptible to AoE, yeah, because it has low dodge. It should have low, but yeah, it has low dodge and it has low resistances, especially against the Blights. Yeah, you have like 10, 10, 10, and then on the debuff resistances you have 10, 10, 10, 10. So it's really made to be kind of weak against anything that's Bellow related or Festering Vapors related, and that feels nice. Does feel nice. They can go for the shot here, but I do just regen out of this store, and they have to hit it in the first place. So they're playing in a way that I wouldn't. They could have just killed the Flagellant a while ago and be already on their way to killing someone else, and instead, you know, that's happening. Not too great. I could go Festering Vapors here. I want to go Festering Vapors here, but if I do that, things can get quite bad for me, so I'm just gonna click and go Dirk Stab instead. I have a 93 to hit. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, a bit of pressure, a bit of damage, still no bleed, my blood red coin is being borderline useless. I can maybe drop a Punisher on the Crusader, then I have a Finale lined up. If I get a Finale off, it's just an instant win, of course. Yeah, instant win for the Shepherd doggy. I would very much like to take it. They're gonna go for the stun, and there is no justice in this world. That's what he says. He said the line. He said the line. I said the line again, and I'm just gonna, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm marked here. I can't click my flash on because I just get one shot. So I guess I'm clicking the antiquarian. Am I? No, don't click the antiquarian. You know what? Screw it. You only YOLO once. Let's go Reign of Sorrows here on the bound counter. This is gonna cause insane amounts of pressure on him. He's dropping to this floor. Causes some decent amount of pressure onto that Arbalest as well, which I will also very gladly take. I could have gone Punish on the Crusader here, but I'm kind of worried that their Arbalest... I mean, if she healed, it would be good for me, right? Yeah, I've just given my opponent a window to focus the Flash one down, because I don't have his turn anymore. Very important concept to keep in mind here. I have given them a window. They don't seem to be taking it. They're gonna... 18 damage. Holy crap, that has to be a max roll. Max rolled. Okay, max roll. No bueno. No bueno. Absolutely no bueno. I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay, that's really good. I didn't expect to bring the Crusader down to 0 on that. Okay, the Jesters might very well die. Here he's likely dead, but I have 2 death blows lined up. Both of them at 50-50, and you bet your ass I'm going for it. Oh, he misses! He misses! Beautiful! Beautiful miss. Come on! We get one of them, and yeah, it's over for WD. Like, if you let the match get to this point, against the DOT team, yeah, I respect it. If you get the match to get to this point against the DOT team where you've lost the character against the DOT, yeah, it's beyond lost. I feel like my opponent just went for a few technical misplays in how they should have gone for this match. And that just added up to me getting the win, even though I probably shouldn't playing with a team like this. You know what? It's not a bad team. Not whatsoever. I definitely prefer having, you know, having something more like this, or having something more like even this. Where is it? Even this would be nice, or preferably even more. I'd like this. There's a lot of weird DOT teams you can bring, but it's always going to be Jester and Flashlight, right? They're always going to be over there. Antiquarian too. I feel like Arbalest fits there well, but you know, that wouldn't have worked for this video. Wouldn't have done. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.